in a single game. Draisaitl and Couturier, and we're underway. Vogel and McLeod are Draisaitl's wingers. Defensively, Nurse and Ceci. Your starting line's brought to you by Scotiabank, believing there's a place for all Canadians in Canada's game. And it's Draisaitl keeping it onside, tipping it on net, and a rebound by McLeod, glanced off Carter Hart, and the Oilers almost score in the first 20.
They've had great starts in December, did have great starts in December, scored a lot of goals in the first period, in the first minute, and right there, that was a great chance. Quick change on the fly.
And a save made by Stuart Skinner against Travis Konecny, who whirls and fires a rebound, and a save made by Skinner, then thrown into the slot, and Hyman able to pick it off.
And, you know, when he's playing that way, big, physical, strong, blocking shot.
Vogel makes the move down the slot, unable to stuff it home. He beat 2 Flyers, and now we've got a penalty, and it will go against the Oilers. Yeah. Sanheim was tripped. He's parted right down the slot. Carter Hart, no. Couturier just shadowing McDavid. The league's 5th leading scorer entering tonight. Nugent Hopkins, McDavid, soft chip, Hyman in close quarters, fired, but was stopped by Carter Hart. He tried to wait him out, no score. A lot of pace to open 2024. Hart robs Hyman. McLeod maintains the zone, slips into Draisaitl, waiting, centering, redirected, and somehow that stayed out. Fed by Farabee and then checked by Desharnais. Puck squirts free. Nugent Hopkins boxes out 2-on-2. McDavid with Hyman. Looking. McDavid. Man fell out. Shot score! Trickle through Carter Hart and Connor McDavid gives Edmonton a 1-0 lead with his 14th of the year and his 899th job.
To get his feet moving and adjust to the speed. You can see right here Zamula going off, Sanheim on. Maybe the toughest situation with Connor McDavid barreling down. He goes outside, inside, goes back to the outside, and that little stumble by Sanheim, who got his feet there, a little click of the heel by Hyman. We saw that in the Flyers game.
He'll get it back from Bouchard. Set up Nugent Hopkins. Hyman in front, denied by Carter Hart. And then a whiff by Scott Lawton with a chance to clear. Bouchard to Nugent Hopkins. Feathers down low. Hyman gives it back to him. Cross-ice one-timer to save. Carter Hart on Draisaitl, and that's hammered down. Nugent Hopkins and Hyman. Bouchard and Ekholm. So this is interesting, Louis, with just the 26 seconds. More of a standard kind of 5-on-5 alignment, even though it's a 5-on-4. Nugent Hopkins whistles across to Bouchard. Ekholm gives it right back to Bouchard. Normally you'd see Draisaitl in this scenario, and instead Ekholm out there giving the Oilers a 2D look. McDavid crosses, can't get it through, and the Flyers manage to clear as they come back to full strength. Hoisted back in by Ekholm as he was popped by Konecny. Then a battle one in front. Nugent Hopkins off the post. What a feed!
Yeah, he was expecting a shot there. This is that pass you're talking about. Good forecheck by McDavid. Finds Nugent Hopkins. He does the right thing. He chops it aggressively to the far side and hits.
And here comes Kane. Cross ice. Desharnais, who, by the way, got the 2nd assist on the goal. In front. Oh, what a save. Carter Hart on Matthias Sandberg.
With a nice pick off by Derek Ryan in the neutral zone. And this little knuckle puck bounces right through. Carter Hart can't handle it right here. It's a quick move to the forehand by Janmark, who had a lot of time to wrap that around. He tried to shove it quickly and
slows the puck's momentum, curls it over to Bouchard, and it's golfed back to center. A leaping Sealer knocked it down, but here's McDavid shooting off the rush, and a save made by Hart. Rebound, Draisaitl. Cut it back. McDavid, beautiful pass, backhand score! Zach Hyman! What a look from Connor McDavid for .900! Hyman's 22nd, and it's 2-0 Edmonton.
This formation, Draisaitl, Hyman, McDavid, try and generate some momentum back. And that little chop by Hyman in the neutral zone. He wins the puck battle, sends in McDavid. Watch this pass, though. Little no-looker spin backhand and the finish. The finish by Hyman. He's getting good at that backhand side. So strong, but that's a no-looker into an area. Hyman skates into it, funneling into the net, and he buries it.
Walker doesn't have a stick. Stepped up on McDavid, and the Flyers come up with a puck. And they're able to chip it softly through center ice, and here's a chance. Konecny in on Skinner, and he scores! In transition, Travis Konecny Konechny, his team-leading 18th, and the Flyers are back in the game at 2-1.
Great finish by Konechny here, and we just talked about the fact the Flyers are not relenting here. They're getting up the ice in a hurry. A little sloppy play by Edmonton in their own zone. It's over, not getting it out, giving them a couple different looks. And here in the offensive zone, this drop pass for Bouchard, he kind of slashes at it. It's a flip shot out of the zone, and then a quick little play that sends in Konechny, and he walks in. Nice pass right there. Farabee finds him, and then he goes from backhand to forehand, elevates up over top of the glove. I mean, he was upstairs underneath the bar on that one.
Garnet Hathaway, by the way, has returned now to the Philadelphia bench, so he's okay. Atkinson on, and now a chance coming, and what a save by Stuart Skinner, robbing Scott Laughton.
That was a good stick by Laughton. You can see Draisaitl attacks Tippett with no stick and brings him right over to Laughton. And Laughton, if he doesn't get a piece of that one, you know other people are open.
Oh, what a feed and a save made on Foegele.
Edmonton's starting to dig in here now on the transition, getting to the zone. Beautiful backhand feed by Draisaitl of Foegele. And there's the one-timer. I know Chris Knobloch talked about it this morning. Capitalized on that one-time, but could shoot the puck and got that one away in a hurry. And Connor Hart with another good save.
Moving in, connecting, dishing off. Wrist shot, Mark Stahl, and he's tied it. Mark Stahl with his first of the season. It's only the 15th game he's played, and he is tied it at 2.
A 2-on-1 earlier in this period, laying down and taking away a pass that was intended for Darnell Nurse, and here gets up and activates, and nobody kind of picks him up. This is where everybody's kind of overloaded. Beautiful little pass by Konechny as he brings it from forehand and just kind of sneaks it through right there to Stahl, who's all alone.
McDavid will hold the zone. Cross-ice beauty. Nugent Hopkins in front. Hart might have gotten a piece of that. Hyman failed to finish. Konechny could not sneak it past Bouchard. 1 minute to go in the period. In front, Nugent Hopkins from McDavid, and the Oilers regain the lead. Beautiful tic-tac-toe. And it's Nugent Hopkins with his 10th to make it 3-2.
Right here. One chance, no. There's a second chance, Konechny, and Draisaitl's just stronger. And then a second time, you're going to see Konechny eventually, as this works around, come over. He thinks he's off to the races. 4 shorthanded goals. Nope. Evan Bouchard keeps it in, puts it down low, and they go to work once again. Tic-tac-toe tap in for Ryan Nugent Hopkins. A huge power play goal. Drew even with Edmonton, and I think Edmonton wants to dig in a little bit better earlier on in this period and not allow the Flyers to kind of get that momentum again.
Cody Ceci back to Draisaitl. Ceci the handoff to McDavid, rolls up top. Looking, one-timer, Draisaitl scores! No power play necessary. Not with that ripper. McDavid's 4th point of the night.
They should just hold on to it for 5 minutes and kill the clock, because it seems like the Flyers are collapsed down. They don't want to give them that seam pass like that. But because they're stationary and the movement of Edmonton here, especially Connor McDavid, once he starts winding it up and going around the world, you have to respect him. He can always shoot the puck at any time, but he knows exactly where Draisaitl.
More than double. He's had 275 games with at least 2 points, Louis. 131 with none. Lead pass, Draisaitl to Hyman, streaking in. Spin move, backhander to save, made Kerr, and then Sanheim had it knocked out of midair.
I mean, I don't know if they'll ever be that Flyers team again in that regard.
McDavid walks in, Feathers in front, wrist shot, score upstairs, Nugent Hopkins, his 2nd of the night, and McDavid has a 5-point game. Oilers have blown this one open. 5-2.
You talk about a turnover in the neutral zone. That's Matthias Ekholm. Great activation over to the other side. Jams it up to the neutral zone. A puck battle won by Hyman. Sends in McDavid. And he's got his feet and hands moving. Beautiful sauce.
Dishing out to Bouchard. Winds it up, doesn't shoot. And then knocked off his stick by Couturier. Ahead, and we've got a breakaway. Farabee walks in. Denied! Stuart Skinner! And the Oilers have not looked back here in the 3rd, stretching it out to 5-2 behind their captain. Leon Draisaitl to McLeod, over to Foegele, and he whistled one wide. The final 10 seconds. victories in a row for Edmonton. The Oilers score the final 3 goals and walk away with a 5-2.